2016 was a very interesting, if not stressful, year for humans. So many crazy things have happened in such a short time. With all the recent events plaguing our already naturally anxious minds, it can be very easy to forget the big picture. Today, November 9th, is Carl Sagan Day. If you don't know of the astronomer Carl Sagan, you must be living under a rock because he was and is still awesome. I still remember being a wee little freshman in high school. I took a college-level astronomy class. Long story short, I got a solid C in the class, but I also learned about the universe in a way I never thought I ever could. Amongst this newfound knowledge, I learned about the late Carl Sagan and his amazing scientific documentary called Cosmos. My outlook on life, my philosophy, soon grew to be similar to his, leading me to humanism and atheism. Carl Sagan was a man who saw the big picture, and to me was ahead of his time as a visionary and philosopher. He could see beyond our petty differences into the future, a broad horizon full of discovery and wonder and hope. To commemorate this day and Carl's inspiring works he left for us and future generations, I want to read my favorite and quite possibly Sagan's most famous quote from his book, Pale Blue Dot, A Vision of the Human Future in Space. From this distant vantage point, the Earth might not seem of any particular interest. But for us, it's different. Look again at that dot. That's here, that's home, that's us. On it, everyone you love, everyone you know, everyone you ever heard of, every human being who ever was, lived out their lives. The aggregate of our joy and suffering, thousands of confident religions, ideologies, and economic doctrines, every hunter and forager, every hero and coward, every creator and destroyer of civilization, every king and peasant, every young couple in love, every mother and father, hopeful child, inventor and explorer, every teacher of morals, every corrupt politician, every superstar, every supreme leader, every saint and sinner in the history of our species lived there, on a mote of dust suspended in a sunbeam. The Earth is a very small stage in a vast cosmic arena. Think of the rivers of blood spilled by all those generals and emperors so that, in glory and triumph, they could become the momentary masters of a fraction of a dot. Think of the endless cruelties visited by the inhabitants of one corner of this pixel on the scarcely distinguishable inhabitants of some other corner, how frequent their misunderstandings, how eager they are to kill one another, how fervent their hatreds. Our posturings, our imagined self-importance, the delusion that we have some privileged position in the universe are challenged by this point of pale light. Our planet is a lonely speck in the great enveloping cosmic dark. In our obscurity, in all this vastness, there is no hint that help will come from elsewhere to save us from ourselves. The Earth is the only world known so far to harbor life. There is nowhere else, at least in the near future, to which our species could migrate. Visit, yes. Settle, not yet. Like it or not, for the moment, the Earth is where we make our stand. It has been said that astronomy is a humbling and character-building experience. There is perhaps no better demonstration of the folly of human conceits than this distant image of our tiny world. To me, it underscores our responsibility to deal more kindly with one another, and to preserve and cherish the pale blue dot, the only home we've ever known. This quote is nothing short of inspiring and just encompasses the entire message of the book and of Carl's own and now my own philosophy. We need this kind of perspective now more than ever. It should inspire us all to better ourselves and our world. Here's to a great man who shared a unique vision of the cosmos. Happy Carl Sagan Day. Be excellent to each other.